Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do a rendering of a more detailed image that may require a couple more tools than what you would do if it was like a really simple JPEG or SVG kind of thing. So I'm going to upload an image, and I already have some saved to my library that I could use. So these are pictures that I may have found on Pinterest or something like that. So I'm going to choose one of these that has some stuff in the background. Let's see. This one's okay. And obviously this is for your own personal use. You don't want to do this commercial use because then you're getting into copyrights and this and that. So this has got a bunch of stuff, and I just want the camping life in the picture. So the best thing to do is to crop it down to your basic image so you have less stuff to clean up. So we're going to crop it and make it as close to the image that you're wanting. Okay, hit done. Okay, the next thing I do is my little magic remove tool, and this bar down here that I'm moving makes it more or less dramatic. So between the blue and the white background, it makes things a lot easier. So the further up you go, the more dramatic it's going to be on cleaning stuff up. So I'm going to touch over here, and if you can touch a gray area, like a darker gray, it'll work better. But see, now I have all these random letters, and if I look up here, this is what it would actually cut. Now the thing you have to watch on going dramatic is like this is going to cut in my letters, and I don't want that, so I need to back that down. Sorry, that gets touchy, and you have to throw it up. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually going to back this down a little and see how it's fixing my letters up there in the top a little bit. Just means I'm going to have more to clean up, which that's fine, not a big deal. So start with your biggest stuff first and do your little magic erase tool. Work through there. Now, the nice thing on the iPad is you can zoom it in, and it's a lot easier to work with, and you're just using your fingers. I've tried doing this on a Chrome or a computer, laptop, that kind of stuff. Even if it's a touch screen, it's still kind of hard. The iPad's my favorite. Okay, so we're going to say I've gotten all my stuff cleaned up, and then all I have left is this lettering. That's where you're going to use your erase tool. And you need to readjust your sizing with this bar down here. And then you just touch where you want it to erase. And you go around. Now this takes some time, so I recommend when you're sitting on the couch watching TV or something of that nature, I'll just go through and clean up a bunch of images to use later. But basically that's what you're going to do, is you're going to use a big eraser. Now I will say one of the tricks to this is after a while it gets kind of, if you can see, it's lagging. I will erase something like invisible that I'm not actually erasing anything, and then hit your undo button, and it kind of like refreshes the whole thing. So my tool doesn't lag anymore. And I'll recap that. So erase something that you're not actually erasing, and then undo. And you can resize this as much as you want. The only time this won't work is if you have a really tiny space, like a really detailed image, which I haven't found yet, but that could be an issue. So that's how you clean it up. And then once you're done, you would hit next. Obviously I wasn't done with that one, but if I was, you'd hit done. If you needed to clean up some of these lines that maybe on the lettering it's not straight and it should be, you could use smooth, and see how it kind of reshaped my letters to be more smooth and accurate. And then you would just hit next and give it a name and save it. I'm not going to save this one because it's kind of a junky one, but name it, and hit save, and you're done. That's it.